Hello traders, welcome back to the Chart Whisperer, where we only trade when the market pays us to. In this video I'll share my daily bias as based on the level count as well as the key trading levels for the day. So if you always want to know where the market is headed, smash the like button, subscribe, and join the free Telegram channel in the description. Let's go. Dow Jones, as you can see, dropped yesterday, just like I spoken about in yesterday's video. So we can say for sure that we are now in level 3. So I expect them to give us, well, I'm not really convinced on this peak formation yet. I'll monitor that, but I actually kind of expect them to kind of go hit it again and make it an M formation, a two-legged formation of some sort. It could be half a bat, so it could really be it could stay like this and just be half Batman and continue from here. But nonetheless, as you know, level 3, we could have some choppy behavior. I don't know if they make their move today. They basically, I'd imagine that sometime between today and Friday, seeing that Friday's NFP, but we'll see how that pans out. However, I do have a couple of points of interest. I want to go short either at last week's high or at yesterday's high. Can't really say for sure which one I expect it to be, so I'll obviously just going to be monitoring both of them, but definitely expect to go short at one of these two if we get the stop hunt today. Nasdaq, same thing, completed our third level of rise, and they are actually there at yesterday's high. Could this be a trading opportunity? Okay, so they pierced right past it there. Don't like how that looks, to be completely honest. Let's see how this current candle closes. Maybe there might be a reversal pattern there, but it is already not looking so good, to be honest. Let's see how price behaves there actually, but I'm already unsettled here. But yeah, same thing as Dow Jones in terms of the level count that we expect them to go short. They did complete all 3 levels of rise. So I'm expecting a peak formation high, and hopefully this has something to do with that. I'm not even going to draw I mean, this could become our high of the day. We'll see. We'll see. The pound has completed all 3 levels of rise. Look at that, beautiful. It's like I was saying yesterday, level of drop, consolidation, level of drop, consolidation, level of drop, consolidation. So it's time for them to go long. I expect them to reverse the trend. No point of interest, no way for me to take the long position, so obviously staying out there, but it's just good to see them complete the cycle like that. The euro is probably going to complete this cycle today. 2 levels of drop already. I'm kind of got my eye on there for obvious reasons. This might be 1 level, but yeah, definitely 2 levels of drop completed there. I'm expecting 1 more level there, which like I said, I think they'll compete it with this current candlestick, not this candlestick, this today's move. ADR is just about there, so I'll expect them to reverse. Not today though. Well, they could reverse, but I wouldn't be taking any positions if they do so today, so I'll be staying out of that. AUDUSD, 2 nice levels of drop here as well, quite clean. I actually like how they did that. I expect them to complete the cycle maybe today or tomorrow, we'll see. Could be a stop hunt high drop there from last month's. Is it the high? I think it's the high. Could it be the low? Sorry, yeah, from the high, from last month's high, June's high. So could be expecting to go short there. Hopefully the stop hunt formation that happens sometime between, well, they do, I'd imagine they're going to complete it before Friday, because I think the market might use Friday to reverse price, or even Thursday, but we'll see. Of course, I'm not now trying to predict everything that's going to happen, but I think from what it looks like, it's likely that Friday kind of reverses the cycles of most of these pairs. So I'm still expecting to go short there for sure. USDCAD, 2 levels of rise. The third one could come here. It looks like they also want to get done with that quick and fast. Could I go long at last week's high? If they really force me in terms of a high probability setup, it's not really looking pretty, to be completely honest. but if they come down here, and I actually want them to tap Asia's low. If they hit Asia's low aggressively and then come close above that, then it's a different conversation. I'm ready to go long there, so I'll be monitoring that point for me. Dollar Swiss franc, they are just about done. I don't think they're going to come anywhere near last week's high. They could, but I really don't see it happening. I think they'll probably max out the ADR in the next couple of hours, but I do expect them to complete that final leg. Sorry, the final level of the cycle before they reverse. We'll see if that happens today, tomorrow. Only time will tell, but I don't even really want to draw a projection here because I don't see them coming all the way down here. And finally, S&P 500, similar to Nasdaq and Dow Jones, again, they did a little bit of a pullback there. I expect them to somehow eventually decide where the peak formation high is so that they can start reversing. I want to see them give us a stop hunt from yesterday's high. That's where I could be looking to take a short position, likely during New York session, which is normally when it moves. So I'll just be monitoring it from there. Hopefully it happens today or tomorrow again, maybe before Friday. We'll see. But I'll be looking for a high probability setup in this region for sure. I guess that's it. Not too much in the form of trading opportunities, but at least a little bit more than yesterday. I think by 12 p.m. really, market time, it was done. It was very clear that I wasn't going to trade anything, so I think there's a little bit more options, especially with the indices. I know that New York session is still an option, so we'll see how that plays out. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you join the Telegram channel in the description, where I'll be telling you guys as things unfold, especially Nasdaq. Something's happening over there, so I'll be updating in the channel. And if there's any more value that's necessary throughout the day, I'll be updating in there. Otherwise, make sure you guys have a profitable trading day, and I will see you guys in the next one.